want to congratulate Duke on a heck of a win. They got a really good team. Battle hard. I thought Mark Williams was a monster tonight. He was hard to deal with in the paint. He scored it. He rebounded. I thought Roach gave him some really good minutes. They just, they found a way to win. That's the mark of a really good basketball team. I hope Coach K is feeling better. I told him before the game, I'm from Iowa, he's from Chicago. I wore this sweatshirt in honor of him, and I made a major mistake because it's hot as hell in there. It was fun to finally coach in Cameron with fans. Last year we were calling out plays and they could hear them. Today you couldn't hear anything. It was one of the best environments I've ever coached in. We changed the game, I thought, when we put our big lineup on the floor about the last 10 minutes to defend and rebound. We had Alondas in there, Alondas Williams, Amari Monsanto, Jake LaRavia, Hadim C, and Dallas Walton. It was a big team that caused them some problems. We finally got some stops, and we were pretty good in transition. We got going in transition. It was the best way for us to score. We had 20 assists on 27 baskets, which is awfully very unselfish. I thought we scored it better from 2 in the second. We were 5 for 16 from 2 in the first, and 10 for 18 from 2 in the second. Not satisfied again coming in here with a loss, but I thought our kids competed and they battled and they played really hard. I'll open it up to questions.
Jake, how much did you enjoy playing in this environment? Because it seemed like there was some chirping back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, it was my first time playing in Cameron, so I think these kind of atmospheres are the best when there's a lot of students there supporting the team, and it gets real loud, and they're chirping on the court, and we can kind of talk back, and I just think those are the best atmospheres, so I enjoyed it.
Coach, and one for you too. How pleased were you with the way your team fought back, and did it show anything to you about what your team is coming back from 19 down?
Josh, I think we've been a tough team all year long. A team that perseveres, finds a way to win. We've had some great wins in the last 3 or 4 minutes of a game, and we showed it again tonight. We kept battling, and I'm very proud of it. I've always been proud of this team. They're very fun to coach. I've said that from the beginning. And the great thing about sitting here today on February 15th is we're still playing meaningful games. We haven't done that in a long time. And so playing meaningful games in February and March is important. And so we got a lot left on the table. It's a tough loss. It's going to hurt. It should. We'll learn from it and we'll move on.
Duke didn't hit a field goal other than the rebound shots in the last 7 minutes. What were you doing defensively that made them have so many possessions that really kind of looked a little inept?
I think it's just our size. We were able to keep a body on body, keep them in front of us, and it made it harder for them to score over that lineup that we had. We didn't have Davian on the floor. He's a little bit shorter. He's a great player, but defensively, I think it was probably just, we had a 6'5" point guard, a 6'6" 2", a 6'8" 3", and a 6'10", 6'7" foot, and those guys can all move their feet. And so I think mostly it was just getting able to get a body between them and the basket and then go rebounding. We didn't really change anything. We just we stuck to the plan. We just changed the personnel a little bit.
After you guys tied the game with 17 seconds left or so, what were you sort of telling the guys in timeout going for the last possession defense?
Yeah, just the same thing, man. We knew they'd probably go to those two guys, Paulo and probably AJ. It was to contest without fouling, and then we had to rebound the ball, and I haven't seen it, so I don't know, I can't tell you anything about the play because I didn't see it on film, but that was that's your biggest fear is a tip in or an offensive rebound, on a play like that, and you got to get them away from, you got to get them out of there, and they obviously didn't get that done.
Steve, did you want to go to the big lineup earlier, and were you limited in going to that because of Alondas' foul trouble?
A little bit. We got 3 in the first, and I'm one of those coaches. I'm not afraid to play a guy with 2 in the first, and I think the numbers bear it out. Just let him play. But Yeah, you know, and we're searching. You know, we're trying to find a way to crack the code a little bit. And I always, you know, I got a lot of faith in Davian and those guys. And, you know, Davian got some good looks. They weren't going in for him. And they were scoring. You know, we had a hard time stopping them coming out of the halftime, you know. And so really we had to get stops. And once we got stops, I knew we could get in transition. And so probably a little bit, but finally we just had to, you know, that was I guess we went to the Alamo or something, I don't know, you know, and last ditch. Whether it wasn't last ditch, we played with that team a lot, you know that. We just finally were able to get it on the court. Again, that's our best defensive team by far. It's just not always our best offensive team. And I'll give them credit. We went on the fly a lot. You know, we're drawing up stuff on the fly, fast and furious, and they were doing it. They were doing a good job executing.
Jake, when did you notice that Coach K wasn't back for the second half? And Steve, when did you notice that Coach wasn't back?
I really wasn't paying attention to it, so I didn't really notice. No.
I think when John stood up a couple times, you know, it was probably 16-minute mark. You know, usually those guys sit a lot. I'm not, as you know, I'm not one to sit. I got a Fitbit. I like to get my steps in. I just finally looked at Chris, you know, Carroll, and I was like, "What's up?" You know, and he's like, "I feel, you know," and I wanted to make sure everything was okay, you know, and I felt better when I kind of saw you know, they kind of gave me the okay that he was okay, and so it's probably I guess he doesn't want to take any pictures with me, you know. He missed our game over there. I wanted to get a picture with him after the game, and man, but I think you guys know I got a ton of respect for that man. You know, he's been really good to me, and I hope he's feeling okay.
Coach and Jake, Duke is so aggressive with the way they defend the ball and are very handsy and high pressure right at half court. Is this the most aggressive on-ball defending team that you've played this season? And was there an adjustment you had to make throughout the game to, you know,
Yeah, I
realize
mean,
that's how
Christian, I
everything-
think you just got to be able to handle it and play through the contact, you know, and I think they do a really good job of moving their feet, too. You know, it's not just, you know, I like that word, handsy. That's a good word. You know, I've used that with my players about being handsy, and it's a good thing. I think they're really good at moving their feet, and they're quick, and they beat you to the spot. So yeah, they gave us some heat out there, but I mean that's the best. That's an elite in college basketball. It's one of the best defenses in college basketball, and we turned it over 11 times, or is that right? Yeah, 11 times. I mean, we turned it over 20. What against Florida State? 24. I mean, 25.
26.
26. All right, so I think our team improved in that area, but a lot of that credit goes to them. I think they're quick and they're physical and they're strong and they can move their feet.
Pretty sure Dallas is not your most accurate three-point shooter, but what did it mean to the comeback? Jake, you want to chime in on this also? Your 7-footer hits back-to-back threes, and then you hit one, and the comeback was on. Talk about the importance of those shots.
Yeah, I mean, some people might not know that about Dallas, but he's a great shooter, and he showed that tonight. He helped us go on that run for a little bit, so super proud of him for being able to go out there tonight and play hard for us.
Yeah, you know, it's something that he works on every day, and we have always given him. Now, we went through about a month of November, December. I wasn't sure I was going to have to cut him off, but he's gotten better and better at that. And when you can have a 5-man, it drives me crazy to have to guard a 5-man that can shoot threes. I hate it. And so to have that is nice, you know, and because typically 5s don't want to come out on the court. And he got it going, right? And Jake went 4 for 4 from 3. You know, he was playing. He's a really good player. And I'm very happy for those guys. I thought they did a great job of getting us going.
One quick thing on the final possession. Damari, did you get a sense that that was right on line? Did he make those in practice?
Yeah, we practice that every day. You think we have 2 plays we run there, and I've never played in Cameron before, but it looked like to me the scoreboard was a little bit lower We got a couple guys who we call home run that we know who can make that pass to the rim. And you didn't feel like, I think Jake felt like it might be a little risky throwing it, maybe hitting the scoreboard. And so we have another play like the one we ran. And yeah, you know, we practiced those things. And I thought he made it. In fact, he about did. What did it counted? I don't know. I couldn't tell. Probably not here, but you know how it goes. But, you know, I thought it was a heck of an attempt, and I thought our guys, you know, played really, just listened and executed.
Anything else for Coach Jake? All right.
Appreciate it. Thanks.